I'm not.
Well, you're going to be.
I'm not.
You are, Adler.
It's 3.5 months since we first filmed with the Clark family, a family now reunited under the most unusual and upsetting circumstances. Since the start of the year, Christine and Tony Clark have had to return to the full-time care of their 2 adult sons since they developed leucodistrofia, a rare genetic condition that's regressed their mental state back to that of children.
Michael says he's got white bits on his head, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. But it makes you shake, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the nerve endings are becoming raw, and it makes you shake, and it makes Matthew walk funny, doesn't it?
Back in May, the family were trying to cope in a 1-bedroom flat in Lincoln after Tony and Christine returned from what should have been a retirement in Spain. But now they've managed to get a bigger, terraced house in Hull, and Michael likes the park that it looks onto.
Oh, there. One of the crows. They'll fly off somewhere and don't know where.
I don't want to wake him.
But Matthew was still in bed, and Christine was preparing herself for what might happen next.
No, Matthew yesterday woke up and seemed okay. Seemed, he's a bit. He wakes up and he's not in the same world as us. He's in a dream world. But he seemed okay, and then suddenly he started to cry, and he was doing that until 2:30. And it's not just crying; it's stressful, and he cries loud. It makes a lot of noise.
The conditions in which we're living in are 100% better than before, but we still have the mental side of it to deal with, and we still have the physical side to deal with.
Thoughts of the men they once were become more distant every day. Michael's now 42, but had served in the RAF regiment and was once married. Matthew's 39, he was also married and has a daughter pictured here, but she's now grown up and expecting her first baby.
We're kind of drifting apart, really. It's having a bad effect on us because we're not, we did everything together, retired and everything together, and now we've got to take care of the boys, so you feel, why us? Why did this happen to my boys? Why, I've even said to Tony, I wish I never met him, because if we hadn't met, we wouldn't have had boys, we wouldn't have had those boys. And they're suffering because of it.
It's a struggle. It's a real hard struggle. But we'll struggle to the end, whenever that is. Won't we? Look after you, won't we, till the end, won't we?